season 4 or whatever. I fucking ball.
Wait, so you're saying what was Saturday?
Oh, grandma died.
Dude, your grandma died, and that was worse than the jiggle skin getting removed. The jiggle physics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
No doubt about it.
No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap. No cap. All right. How did Diddy and his lawyer? Wait, what? How Diddy and his lawyer are right now? All right, let's do it.
Diddy, I can't explain to the jury that you had 1,000 bottles of baby oil because you wanted to make a slip and slide for your son. Because it was all that baby oil was sitting next to a bunch of adult toys. If I were to try to tell that to the jury and the judge, you would have another charge on your record, and you don't need any more of that.
How in any way, shape, or form
Why
is
is he
that
so nonchalant?
inappropriate?
Your son slipping into a bunch of oil.
I just got my mic muted, by the way, so you can react.
Oh, Pat, appreciate it. Love you, DP.
Love you too.
and landing into a 50-foot bed.
Oh shit.
What charge wouldn't that be?
Nah, you making it sound wrong. It sound weird when you say it.
Because it is weird. It's really weird.
is
You know what? That's not even the worst part. Your rectum is split in 13 different places from all the parties you've been hosting.
What?
You've been diddling around too much, and now you can't poop right. Everybody's talking about if Diddy gets out of this case and his lawyer gave him some turkey. You're not getting my turkey yerky. You're not getting any of that.
My turkey.
It's not up for grabs.
Who said it ain't?
I
And who's gonna stop me?
said it ain't, Diddy. You're not digging in my yammies.
My yummies.
What did he do? What didn't he do?
I know his lawyer's panicking right now. Yo, they have active proof of him with the baby oil. Like, 9 most shocking P. Diddy freak-off party details revealed in indictment.
Didn't get his way. He was violent.
He hit people. There's him on in 4K of him hitting people when they won't give up their little turkeys. Nah, he don't give a fuck about the bitches you bring. He give a fuck about you. He wants that ass. If you appear,
And he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs.
a freak off. Is that Biggie and Tupac? Oh, he done. Did he done get the turkeys of the 2 best?
The freak
rappers?
off,
Oh, yeah.
term that has now not only become synonymous
Oh my god, bro! I'm gonna start using that. We're gonna start having freak offs.
with Sean Diddy Combs,
Sean
but it
Diddy
is
Combs.
at the center of his federal sex crimes case. We're going to explain some of the major accusations and details surrounding
shit.
the freak offs and what this could mean for the indicted rapper. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
What's up, Jesse Weber? Holy fuck, we about to see the freak off. Crazy.
There is one term that has gone viral since the indictment of Sean Diddy Combs, more than anything else.
Freak off.
You've heard it here on Sidebar. You've heard it amplified in the media.
Freak off.
It is called a freak off. This alleged sexual performance that is at the center of this criminal case.
I'm gonna do a photo shoot, and I'm gonna pose exactly like Diddy. Every single one of them.
Facing the rapper and
Please, my
producer
hero, for
Sean
real.
Diddy Combs.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over some of the details of these freak-off sessions as laid out in the
Yo,
government's
DP, you
indictment.
ever heard of a freak off session?
Of course. The fuck?
Keep it a buck. Who's winning a freak off, man?
Go there every Tuesday.
If it was me, you, Tony, or Nate, who's winning the freak off?
Oh, I see Tony, bro. He's black.
All right, what does that have to correlate with a freak off, though? Is he the freakiest one? I think I'm winning.
Oh, you know, bro. Tony has big feet.
So is he taking turkey or what? Honestly,
Maybe.
I'm basting everybody's turkey. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
All right. I think I'd be more agile. You know what I'm saying? Get the one ball hose the next. You know.
Yeah.
They need
I
to start,
mean-
fuck baby oil. They make Diddy oil.
It's good marketing.
Yep.
And in their subsequent letters that they filed with the court, when they argued
Like a collector's
against Combs'
edition?
bail, which, by
Like
the
they
way,
make
was
1,000
denied
bottles of,
twice. Now,
lube?
He's currently
Oh shit. Yo.
And said this was in Diddy's mansion.
They got another one. I don't even.
Another.
locked up in the
Another one.
Brooklyn Detention Center. Combs is facing charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, transportation to engage in prostitution. We've mentioned it before, but he could be looking at 15 years to life in prison. That's how serious these charges are. But the main...
Not gonna lie, he need to get the damn electric chair, bro. That is years of totalitarian rule by the diddler. He was a damn king among kings in Hollywood and in LA. He needs to be put on somewhere, bro. He needs to be put with the damn lions. He's gonna scare away the damn lions.
The main theme here, the main allegation, is that Combs led a criminal enterprise.
Oh, shit.
And the goal of
mob
this
boss.
criminal enterprise, other than to operate a global media and entertainment business,
He's with Salt Bay?
was to engage in the abuse of women, sex trafficking, forced labor, prostitution, the distribution of drugs, to use violence and threats, to commit crimes like kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction of justice, to carry out.
Like, you know he's a criminal. New York. Look at the way he's looking. He knows he's being photographed. And why the fuck is she looking at the camera like she's getting caught? Like they're both not supposed to be there, bro. Okay. I didn't see it. It might have clicked your guys' mind, but the shoes, you know, this is not her first time. She's on payroll.
Their goals, their missions, all the while making sure to satisfy
he
the
looks
sexual
evil as shit.
desires of Sean Combs. And one of those desires, as alleged by the government, by prosecutors, and also alleged by several Combs accusers in separate civil lawsuits that they filed against him, were the commission of freak-offs. So with that in mind, now we're going
They got Obama with Diddy? No.
to get into these shocking details surrounding these freak-offs. And I guess we should start with saying, what are freak-offs, right? Well, let's go to the indictment. It says, quote, Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak-offs. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, pleasured himself during, and all.
Oh, he just sat in a corner and like he diddled himself watching other people, bro. Look at the way okay, this was definitely his spot. He just like sat there and joked it, watching other people get active. Golly, got videos he filmed of victims engaging. What the?
Often electronically recorded. Now, while this indictment came down, I said at the time, this may be a term that is foreign to any person that was not familiar with Sean Combs, but for me, who's been following this whole saga for, what, a year
they got
now?
the Jamester. They done did old Jamester.
I have heard this term multiple times because in the Cassandra Ventura lawsuit, Combs' ex-girlfriend, and Rodney Little Rod Jones lawsuit, this is Combs' former producer, they discussed the freak-offs in their sexual assault lawsuits. Now, Ventura alleged, among other things, that Combs would demand her participation in freak-offs and that she would have to be forced to hire the male sex workers and that this could happen at any random moment. Jones alleged, among other things,
a random moment. You could just be waking up trying to enjoy your morning, and Diddy just declares a freak-off and domain expansions a bunch of people so he could jork himself to it? Are you serious?
That Combs' son Justin Combs and DJ and record producer Stevie J would engage in freak-offs. Now, to be clear, those...
Oh, shit, it's Diddy Jr. I didn't know Diddy had children. What the fuck?
J would engage in freak-offs.
Damn,
now, to be
the
clear,
diddler had children. They all look the same, by the way.
Those specific allegations, those names, those details were not mentioned as part of the criminal case. I will tell you, though, that the idea of this freak-off, now that it is officially part of the criminal case, now that it's mentioned multiple times, this makes me wonder two things from a legal point of view. Number one, it is such a wild concept and a phraseology that it's hard to believe that this is something that was just made up by Combs' accusers. And when I say Combs' accusers, could that be Ventura? Yes. Could that be Jones? Yes. Perhaps the government got this information, these this idea of the freak-offs originally from them. And by the way, when I say Combs' accusers...
Nah, Diddy looks like a fucking mob boss. Oh, shit. He had L.A. and New York screaming at nighttime. Nah, he does. Yo, people are scared, bro. Damn,
could be
nipples is
Ventura,
hard as fuck.
could be Jones. Perhaps the government got this idea of the freak-offs from them originally, but we don't know. To be clear, we do not know for sure. We do not know who the accusers are, the victims are in this criminal case, who the government's witnesses are, whoever those people may be, because we don't know for sure who is cooperating with the government right now. But the bottom line is the idea of the freak-off, there's enough there to substantiate it that the government is moving forward with this. And again, it is so wild. It's such a wild concept to come up with that I wonder if an argument will be made that, look, jury, this has to be true.
Happy birthday, Big Papa, B.I.G. He was at his birthday party. Yo, please tell me he was not cranking Biggie, Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes Diddy hypnotize me. Yo, bro, he took his fucking turkey. They got matching chains and everything. That's crazy.
No one can honestly make something like this up.
Could he? Could Diddy control Biggie like that? Damn.
And as you'll see, it doesn't appear it was just witness testimony that corroborates the idea of the freak-offs happening, the existence of these freak-offs. But there's more, and I'll get to that. But this also leads me to a secondary point. That based upon what we are already seeing from Combs' defense counsel during bail arguments, they may not deny that these freak-offs happened, or even that Combs called them freak-offs.
Damn.
They may say, yeah, you know what, he engaged in freak-offs. That's what he called them. But they were consensual. That's the idea. They were consensual. This is not a crime. Talking about Sean Combs and these allegations, does it not show you just how scary the world can be, how unpredictable the world can be? And you know what? You know what one of the most unpredictable things can be in life? Something that is truly terrifying that comes out of nowhere? If you get injured, right? That comes out of nowhere. But it's important to realize that at those moments, what your rights are and whether you could be compensated for your injury. Well, that's where our sponsor and proud partner of Sidebar, Morgan & Morgan, truly that you absolutely start and
get the fuck out of here.
During freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep the victims obedient and compliant. Sometimes, unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of victims engaging in sex acts with commercial sex workers.
He got blackmail ammo.
Freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. That is something. And the government would allege that these freak-offs, they have been happening since 2009. That those drugs consisted of ketamine, GHB, ecstasy. Now, in terms of the defense of consent, the defense could say, well, these people knowingly and voluntarily took drugs, but if it's true that Combs kept videos that these participants didn't know about,
that's illegal.
That could be problematic for him, especially since we learned the government may have the goods to back all of this up. In their bail letter to the judge, they write, quote, "The evidence against the defendant, which would be made public at trial, includes substantial evidence that is highly sensitive and has the potential to significantly and negatively impact the defendant's reputation. For example, dozens of video recordings created by the defendant of freak-offs with victims."
Damn.
I mean, we wondered what was collected by federal authorities after they raided Combs' homes in LA and Miami back in March. There were reports that they collected digital evidence. In fact, further on in the government's letter, prosecutors write, quote, "Setting aside devices seized in connection with the defendant's arrest, the government has obtained..."
What? 90 cell phones, laptops, and cloud storage accounts, as well as over 30 other electronic and storage devices such as hard drive, thumb drives, cameras, and surveillance system. Yo, he had this shit in every angle, and he's wearing a damn nah, what the fuck? Yo, how is nobody P Daddy, yo, bro? Yo, Batman's afraid of fucking Diddy. I'm not gonna lie. How is he not how did he didn't get caught sooner? There's no way. We knew he was evil.
90 cell phones, laptops, cloud storage accounts, as well as over 30 other electronic and storage devices such as hard drives, thumb drives, cameras, and a surveillance system. The government also wrote, victim testimony regarding freak-offs is at times corroborated by other witness testimony, communications with the defendant and commercial sex workers, travel records, hotel records,
They got this man in the Forrester
videos
case.
of the freak-offs, and records reflecting or indicating payment. By the way, you're talking about evidence of freak-offs. Prosecutors revealed one other way that they can prove that these freak-off events happen, because in the government's bail letter, it states the defendant arranged...
Hold on, I got a question. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick. I just want to see. Hold on. I want to see if I look up freak off. Am I gonna see freak offs? Hold on. Yo, DP.
What up?
Yo, I'm looking at freak off right now. See if I can find anything. Like the videos. I'm hiding my screen up first. Yo, I want to hold on.
Nice, my camos got deleted.
Evidence from your old account.
No, from my event camos got fucking dicked on.
Daily bloody orgies. What
The fuck?
fuck?
Alright, so my camos are just broken. That's fucking lit. Oh my god. So litty.
FBI leaks disturbing
The list.
footage. Oh, I guess I can't really see much. All right.
And everything else is locked.
I'd have to go to like some site or
What
something.
the fuck?
The damn underground webcam.
Oh no.
Bro, you're just panicking over. God. All right, I'm gonna head back to it.
Is that the only weapon?
Mute up.
Suck a dick, suck a dick.
assistance of members and associates of the enterprise, including employees of his business, and the hotel rooms where they were staged often sustained significant damages. So the prosecution's letter goes on to state that, for example, in approximately 2012 in Manhattan, the defendant paid over $46,000 to cover damages to a penthouse hotel room following a freak-off.
Yo, them freak-offs had the whole hotels in shambles.
Yeah. Now, I imagine the government plans to produce receipts of this, some documentation or
Bro's
witness
going
testimony
hog
to
wild.
corroborate that account. Because it'll be tough for the defense to say, why else did that hotel room sustain, allegedly, $46,000 worth of damages if it wasn't for this
Bro, you're caught. You're so
wild
caught.
sexual performance event? But again, you can see why the government's putting that evidence forward to suggest that these freak-offs occurred. Now, going back to that idea of consent, this defense of consent, I couple that with something else that I've been hearing. I've seen people say, why are these freak-offs a crime, right? You might be wild sexual encounters, but why is this sex trafficking? Why is this racketeering? Well, as laid out in the indictment, but also this was articulated by Damian Williams, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York. Here's what he had to say in a press conference after the unsealing of this indictment.
As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. When Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse.
Bro, this guy's actually a fucking villain, bro. He's worse than the Joker. Holy shit.
So that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
What?
On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee.
Oh, shit.
As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal.
Dude, that shit is not right, bro.
In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
And that's the key. It's using power, violence, threats, coercion, force to get people to participate in sexual activity. That is illegal. Sex trafficking is when you use such methods
Nah, with a face like that, bro, he's got to be innocent, bro. Come on.
for the purposes of commercial
is actually
sex,
insane,
usually
bro. Like,
over
what the
state
fuck?
lines. Commercial sex is when money is offered for sexual services or something else of value. And one of the things that the indictment mentions is how Combs would allegedly dangle promises of career opportunities or threatening to withhold financial support
Damn.
to get people to do what he wanted. Now, you heard Damian Williams mention that 2016 incident. So even if you hadn't been following the Combs legal saga for the past year, everyone saw that video that was published by CNN of Combs allegedly beating Cassandra Ventura back in 2016.
Allegedly, bro. You guys have it on camera. Why do you guys still have to say allegedly if it's caught on a CCTV cam? Like what? He dead ass beat the
at
woman.
the Intercontinental Hotel in LA, all while wearing a robe. This is something that Ventura alleged had happened when she filed her
Alleged, bro. There's video evidence, bro. He beat on her.
lawsuit back in November
Like,
of
what the
2023. But when that
Lock
video
him
was
up.
released, we all saw with our own eyes what apparently transpired. And we know Sean Combs issued an apology on Instagram 2 days after the release of that tape.
No one's bro.
But how this ties
Lock him up, bro.
to the
Finish him.
freak off? Well, the allegation was the reason he was in a towel, the reason she was allegedly running away, the reason he allegedly beat her was because she was trying to escape a freak off.
Damn.
And as Ventura alleged, prosecutors say Combs tried to cover up this event. In the bail letter, prosecutors write, quote, when a member of hotel security staff intervened, the defendant attempted to offer the hotel security officer a stack of cash to ensure his silence. After the security guard refused the defendant's bribe and after coordination between the defendant and his
bro,
employees,
you're cooked.
the defendant's staff contacted other members of hotel security. At the same time, staff members were in close communication with the victim of the assault as well, all in an effort to cover up the defendant's assault and to prevent the incident from being publicly disclosed. Within days of the incident, the surveillance video disappeared from the hotel's server.
What?
By the way, that brings me to another point about the freak-offs. How many people allegedly helped Combs do this? As the indictment reads,
Oh yeah, he's got a whole criminal civilization. He got grunts working for him, deleting shit, hacking through the damn mainframe.
quote, members and associates of the Combs enterprise,
is
including
insane.
high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees,
Yo, freak off supplies, stalking the hotel, and controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, extra clothing, okay, and lighting. What? The hotel room.
facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting, cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak-offs to try to mitigate room damage, arranging for travel for victims, commercial sex workers, and Combs to and from freak-offs, resupplying Combs with requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex workers, and scheduling the delivery of IV fluids.
That's insane.
In or about March 2024, during searches
He knew their shield's gonna be broke, bro. What the fuck? Yo, he has IV on
of Combs'
standby.
residences in Miami, Florida, and Los Angeles, California, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. Wow. So assuming the government
Wow. Yeah, wow is right, bro. Lock him up. Yo,
did in fact
wait, is he in jail? Is Diddy in jail right now? You don't know my location. Racketeering, cause yo, bro, he's got it. He's got the whole damn everything. Is he in jail though? Is he in jail right now? Can I get an AI help me out with this? Bro, it doesn't say if he's in jail, bro. I know he swore at his shit.
This is it.
Alright, bro. Get
This
this
is-
my screen, bro. I don't care about him. Yo, so I guess he's not in jail. Yo, DP, do you know if Diddy is in jail right now? Is Diddy?
I don't know. I mean, I believe so, right?
Oh yeah, he does. Diddy remains in jail following failed bail attempts. So they got him. Yo, they got 4K, 20K. They got all the evidence. They're trying to get this.
They
criminal
got
guy.
Diddy, bro.
Yeah,
They got him.
They got Diddy. They fucking got Diddy, bro. Damn.
Fact, collect all of this evidence. Again, I don't think there's a great defense for why someone would have that much baby oil and lubricant. So the defense will probably be like, yeah, my client engaged in these sexual sessions, but hey, that's not illegal on its face. Everyone agreed to it. It's all consensual. But here's the larger point. First, you can see how this supports the racketeering conspiracy charge that Combs faces, right? The idea that there was an agreement to create and further a criminal enterprise.
Is that a diamond on his tooth? What the fuck? Why does it look... Yo, bro, he just looks evil,
Combs
bro.
can't do this alone.
He's evil.
Prosecutors need to prove he conspired with others in this criminal enterprise to break the law. So you see this alleged coordination between multiple people at his behest. But this also helps explain potential witnesses that may be working with the government. Those people that used to work for Combs, associated with Combs, help facilitate these alleged freak-offs that may now be key witnesses at a future trial. After all, what did the prosecution write in their letter to the judge? The government has conducted interviews with over 50 victims.
These photos, bro. Oh my God, hold on. I just want to see the way he poses. P. Diddy photos. Bro, the way he poses is insane. Like, he knows he's like evil. Like, this shit right here, that's a super villain profile. That shit, like, if you don't know he was a criminal, I don't know what the fuck. Like, that shit is evil too. The downfall of Diddy. The downfall. Diddy do it. Yo, Diddy did fucking did it, bro. Diddy did fucking do it. Why? Oh, Diddy Kong. I was like, I look up Diddy pictures and I see Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong. There's no way. I forgot his yo, they might have to change his name after this, bro. His name is villainous. Yo, that other one. Yo, look at the fucking Diddy looks a little different in this one. Nah, he made direct eye contact. Diddy's downfall. God, this is just villainous energy, bro. Damn. He's really a villain. Not even the shades could hide that shit.
And witnesses, many of whom saw or experienced the defendant's abuse.
Insane,
many of these witnesses corroborate one another, and their accounts are similarly consistent with the other types of evidence discussed below. The government only expects that number to continue. To grow, given that the investigation, which is now public, is ongoing. And we did another sidebar on the potential. Comes to the freak-offs, I want to leave you with one final allegation regarding these freak-offs.
Allegation? All right, this is another fact. All right, at this point, Diddy's cooked. They have him in. They have videos, photos. They have evidence. They swatted his house. They found multiple proofs, like physical and verbal, through witnesses, verified witnesses. People that were confirmed to be in the video, be at the Diddy party, confess. Like, he's cooked. He's done for. And yo, bro, like, oh, how is someone go into this with so much power and not eventually be like, all right, I'm gonna get caught. I need to tone it down. I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying? My heart can't take much more of this, and just quit. But like, quit while they're ahead. But damn, he got destroyed. And I hope they never let him out of prison. Honestly, I feel like this type of shit deserves like an electrical chair, bro. Like, we don't need this villain in the streets no longer because he has money. And he's just going to do his time, get out, and get right back to Diddying because it's damn near in his blood, bro. Let's just hope his kids aren't diddlers themselves.
And this is something that prosecutors mentioned in their second letter regarding bail. So let's not forget, Combs was first denied bail by a magistrate judge. He appealed that decision to a district court judge, and that judge is supposed to review this with fresh eyes, doesn't have to provide necessarily deference to what this other judge did. So the government doubled down to show how much of a danger Sean Combs is, how he can't be trusted on the outside, how he needs to be detained pending trial. And in their second letter, they write,
he should have just fled. As a villain, he should have just fled the country. Thank God he didn't.
Indeed, since at least in or about January 2024, When the defendant was unquestionably aware of the criminal investigation, the evidence shows that he is engaged in multiple freak-offs, some involving the interstate transportation of individuals to participate, has continued to use narcotics, and has contacted multiple witnesses. So if true, the government is saying these freak-offs are not years old. They are essentially still happening. This was after he had already been sued.
What?
And after the idea of the freak-off had become publicized through those lawsuits people were talking about in the media, and he's still allegedly engaged in this behavior, that's huge for prosecutors. And of course here, we know that Combs was denied bail again by that secondary judge. So there you have it. A full breakdown of the freak-off allegations, how they tie into the larger overall case. And to be clear, I'm sure this is not the last time we will hear this term, or we will hear...
Wait, what? From billionaire to millionaire, that's gotta hurt a lot. What? So he still has like, he's infinite fucking money. I said muddy. So much talk about this, man, my phone. I think it did. Yo, bro. We're not shocked. I'm shocked they lasted this damn long, bro. A lot of people with money do all kinds of disturbing things. Yeah, rich people, shit. Either they start liking kids or they start going to Epstein. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is crazy. But yeah, P fucking Diddy. Diddy did do it. Diddy's always watching. He's lurking in the damn shadows. All right. KBG, keep it a buck all the time, every time. I love your voice and girls. Like God, Lee got in the right shot. And I'll see you boys and girls in the next one. All right. Peace. Up. Did a transition. Nice.